Today I'm going to explain the movie called The Layover from 2017. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care, and I hope you enjoy it. In this movie, two best friends fall in love with the same guy. We will explain to you what happens next. So, let's start the explanation. At the beginning of the movie, a teacher is talking to her classroom of students. Her name is Kate. She sees that a student is not paying attention to the lesson. Instead, he's reading another book. She tells him to read the book aloud for the whole class to hear. When he reads the book in front of everyone, they all really enjoy it. Kate stops teaching the class, and now she's listening to the book as well. The principal comes to her classroom and sees that she's having fun with the kids instead of teaching the curriculum. Therefore, he calls her to his office. He indirectly tells her to resign from her job because he thinks Kate became a teacher by mistake and should be in a different profession. He also makes a pretty weird comment telling her that her hair is beautiful and she should cut it and keep it short. Next, we see Kate's best friend and roommate. Her name is Meg. She's trying to sell some North Korean beauty cosmetics, but she's struggling to make any sales, which frustrates her and she angrily goes outside. When she comes out, she sees that her car is being towed because she had parked in a no parking zone. When Kate returns home, she sees that Meg is having a party. Actually, she was just trying to let loose with some drinks after having such a sucky day. Kate asks her if she was successful in selling any cosmetics. Meg tells her about her work problems and her car being towed, and how it's been just an awful day. Meg then asks Kate how her day was. Kate tells her how the principal is putting pressure on her to quit teaching. A guy interrupts their conversation, saying how he's in a rush and he has to head out. Meg acknowledges him and he asks if she can return his clothes to him. He takes his clothes and leaves abruptly. Later that night, Meg wakes up Kate at 4 in the morning and excitedly suggests that they should take a spontaneous trip somewhere to get away from all the stress and have some fun. Kate, still groggy from being woken up, reluctantly agrees, but wants to wait until the morning to talk about the details. However, Meg had already booked tickets to Fort Lauderdale on a whim. When Kate learns this, she expresses that she doesn't want to go, but she doesn't really have much choice since the tickets are non-refundable and cannot be canceled. Also, the flight leaves very soon, so they're going to have to hurry. They rush to the airport, arriving late, and they see that there's a very long line at the security checkpoint. If they have to wait in line, they will surely miss their flight. So Meg comes up with a plan and proceeds to flirt with a TSA agent. This works, and they charm their way through the line without waiting. But Meg had a bottle of alcohol in her bag, and security won't allow them to take it on board. He tells her to throw it away, but instead, she just drinks it all on the spot. In the next scene, Kate is scared after getting on the plane because she has a fear of heights. To calm her nerves, she takes some anti-anxiety pills. Kate sits next to the window, and Meg sits beside her in the aisle, keeping the middle seat empty. But another passenger, who happens to be a very handsome man, arrives and takes the middle seat between them. He's a firefighter named Ryan, and he's going to a wedding. Kate and Meg are both attracted to him at first sight, and they shamelessly flirt with him. Since Kate took too many pills, she passes out. A few hours into the flight, they learn that their plane is being diverted to St. Louis in an emergency landing due to a hurricane warning. They end up staying in a hotel to wait for their next flight. They meet the receptionist, whose name is Anuj. He asks how they're doing, and Meg tells him that they lost their bag at the airport. They were about to head to their room when they see Ryan in the elevator. Ryan is clearly heading to the gym, but Meg had thought he was meant to attend his friend's wedding. Ryan tells them that the wedding isn't for a few days, so he invites them to go to the bar. They go to their room first, where Meg asks Kate if she can wear her dress for tonight, since she lost her bag. Kate tells her that she only has one dress, so she's not too keen on sharing it. Meg persists to try to sway her, but Kate staunchly refuses. Meg comes down to reception and asks Anuj if there are any malls nearby so that she can buy a dress. Anuj tells her that the nearest mall is 20 minutes away from here, but only if there's no traffic. Meanwhile, Kate has gone to the bar already to meet Ryan alone. He asks her where Meg is, but Kate pretends to not know. Kate and Ryan are talking to each other, and then Ryan sees Meg arrive. She's wearing a sari that belongs to Anuj's mom. Ryan is surprised by this intriguing choice of outfit. He introduces them to Roger and Nancy. Nancy tells Meg that she looks like a princess. They had come here to celebrate their anniversary. Suddenly, they see that the hurricane is getting stronger, which means their flight would be delayed even later. Ryan is very upset about this. In an attempt to cheer him up, Kate and Meg have a little dance competition between them. Meg is having fun and really losing herself in the dancing, so she doesn't even realize when her sari falls off and exposes her boob. She keeps dancing, but then a guy comes forward and covers her breast with his hat. Though not before a different guy takes a photo of her. As they're going back to their room, Kate asks Meg how long her breasts were uncovered. It was about 20 seconds. Ryan tells them they're all stuck here anyway due to the flight delay, so we should travel around the city tomorrow. And Kate and Meg agree with him. As Ryan is getting into the elevator, Kate gets on as well, saying she needs to get some ice. But Meg sees that she's just trying to be close to Ryan, and decides to join her in the elevator as well. They fight with each other about it, and in the end, neither of them ride the elevator with Ryan. They get back to their room and start fighting about Ryan, because both girls are attracted to him and are vying to get his attention. The next morning, they plan to go on a hot air balloon ride. But remember, Kate is scared of heights. So Ryan suggests they do a different activity. Meg tells him that maybe she and Ryan can go on the hot air balloon, and Kate can go to the museum separately. Kate clearly doesn't want Meg to be alone with Ryan, so she also goes with them on the hot air balloon. When they get on the balloon, Kate is visibly freaked out. The man who's flying the balloon only has one eye, and Kate doubts whether he can actually see. Kate is sweating profusely after they ascend. Ryan asks her if she's okay because she's sweating a lot. Kate reassures him that she is alright and that she's just feeling a bit hot. The balloon pilot tells her when we go above 2,000 feet, then you'll feel cold. Kate asks him how high they are now, and learns that they are already 500 feet up. Kate gets really scared, and Ryan tries to comfort her by having her look in his eyes while he sings a song for her. While Meg is opening the champagne bottle, the cork flies towards the pilot and blinds his other eye. This causes them to crash land onto a birthday party. Later on, after getting back to the hotel, they plan to go to the pool. Meg wears a really skimpy short dress to go to the pool, and Kate is jealous and upset about it. So to compete, Kate cuts her own dress to make it even shorter. After they get to the pool, Meg tries to impress Ryan, but she injures her eye and her whole face turns red. The next day when they go to the cafe to have drinks, they see that Ryan is leaving the hotel with his bag. They run out of the cafe to catch up to him, and they find out that he's going to Florida. They're torn about having to say goodbye so suddenly, but Ryan says one of them can come with him because there's one more seat available in his car. Meg and Kate both argue over who will go, and ultimately, they both end up cramming in together. On the road, Meg starts to put lotion on Ryan's hand in a sensual way. Again, Kate gets jealous after seeing this, which is why she shows him unflattering childhood pictures of Meg. Eventually, they stop at a gas station to refill, and Kate goes to the restroom and sees how disgustingly dirty it is. But she still really needs to use it, so somehow she manages. When she finishes and tries to come out, the door does not budge. Meg had closed the door from outside to take her revenge. Kate tries going outside through the window, but her leg slips and she falls down and stains her dress. Meg is talking to Ryan as Kate comes out through the bathroom window and falls down onto the trash can. Ryan runs over to her, and Meg asks if she's okay and plays dumb, asking what happened to her. Kate explains that someone locked her up in the bathroom. Kate takes a shower in the gas station, and they resume driving once again. On the road again, Kate acts like she was injured so that Ryan will give her a massage. While Ryan is massaging her, Kate is moaning and acting very relaxed. Now, Meg is the jealous one, so she puts a sleeping pill into the wine and gives it to Kate. Kate declines the drink, however, but then Craig, the one who's driving, drinks the whole bottle. Meg tells Craig that he's been driving for a long time, and maybe he should let her drive now. But Craig tells her that he drives 4 to 5 days a week, and that this is nothing for him. He tells everyone they can go to sleep, and he'll take care of the driving. All of them are sleeping while Craig continues to drive, slowly succumbing to the dreariness of the sleeping pills. Eventually, Craig does fall asleep and crashes the car. As a result, the group decides to stay in a hotel for the night. Kate sees the sleeping pills in the bottle and understands what Meg has done, so she requests to have a separate room. Also, because of all the mishaps, Ryan will not be able to attend the wedding. Meg concedes and tells Kate that she can have Ryan. But Kate reveals that she doesn't want him either. Really, she just didn't want Meg to have him. When Kate is alone later on, Ryan comes over and makes a pass at her. He kisses her, which she gives into. They go to their room to get intimate, and Kate notices that Ryan's penis is misshapen. Kate asks him if it was from an accident, and Ryan shares with her that he was actually just born that way. They proceed to have rigorous sex. Meg is alone at the bar when Craig shows up. Craig tells her that there's so many guys out there, and she should look for someone else. The next morning, Meg tells Kate that we should not destroy our friendship because of a guy. But by mistake, Meg tells her that Ryan's penis was deformed, and Kate realizes that Meg and Ryan have also had sex. This causes the two to get into a physical fight. Meg punches Kate in her neck, and they throw food at each other, making a complete mess of the lobby. Kate falls down, and Meg goes to pull her up. But then Kate kicks her in the belly, and she falls down as well. After that, a big closet falls on them, and eventually the police are called. Craig tells the police that Ryan took his car to attend a friend's wedding. But when Craig looks at Ryan's profile, he sees that Ryan is actually the one getting married. The police arrest Meg and Kate for their behavior in the hotel. They tell the police that they will pay for the damages, and the police eventually let them go. Appalled at learning about Ryan's marriage and cheating scandals, they set out to stop the wedding and tell everything to Ryan's wife to protect her from the scumbag. They ask the receptionist about the wedding location, and they run to confront Ryan. They arrive at the ceremony and run up to the wife and tell her that she's making a terrible mistake. They reveal that they've both had sex with the groom the night before his wedding, but they were unaware that he was engaged. They accuse him of being a liar, which angers the wife, who breaks off the wedding. But then they see that Ryan was not the groom of this wedding. So they went to look for the correct wedding, and when they found it, they were too late. Ryan had already been married. But they do find Ryan, and he sees them as well, so he runs away. They catch him and berate him for having used them. Ryan claims the girls wanted it. They point out to him the dishonesty in him having sex with 2 girls one day before his wedding. But Ryan tells them that he's been with his wife since the first day of college, and he thinks they will stay together forever. He begs them not to do anything to ruin the wedding. So after, his wife arrives, and they see that she's very controlling and demanding of Ryan. Kate and Meg realize that Ryan marrying her was an appropriate punishment for him. He will suffer enough as it is in his marriage. Now there was only 4 hours left before their flight. Meg goes to Craig's shop and apologizes to him. Before she leaves his shop, she kisses him. After that, they go to the airport. Meg tells Kate that they should not be roommates anymore, as they are too dependent on one another. Kate tearfully agrees with her. Kate returns to her school and goes to her principal, telling him that she will leave the job if she's not allowed to indulge the students' creativity. The principal tells her that she's mistaken, and he never wanted her to leave the job. As a matter of fact, he wants her to be the coach of the volleyball team. She delightfully accepts his offer. Meg is now in a long-distance relationship with Craig, and Meg lives in an apartment only a few doors down from Kate. At night, they watch movies together. To watch more explanations of these kinds of movies, click on the videos on your screen. And don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last, I will say, stay safe, stay well, thanks.